to APNU. These kind of people, they have no shame. They shack up with the devil and change their name. Power they want, and they're fooling you. Don't trust that snake called Niger Motu. It's the same, so ready for we party and country. It's the same, so ready for we party and country. I am free, I am me, I am the right for the PPPC. Oh yeah, I am free, I am me. it apart. And all of our citizens from behind. Let's take charge of my brother and sister. In the sense of a soul and because I am now. It's the time to rally for the party and country. Vote for the PPPC. It's the time to rally for the party and country. Vote for the PPPC. I am free. I am me.
Comrades, May the 11th is Victory Day! Another resounding victory for the People's Progressive Party Civic! On May the 11th, we will share licks like bees! Today, we presented the winning list. There could be no other list that can win but the list of the PPP Civic. And I'm very happy and proud that all of you have come out today to support these lists. I want to thank you on behalf of the People's Progressive Party for showing your support and solidarity. Every single time from 1957 to 1992, we have given them licks. Every single time elections are held in this country, the people are with us and the people stand confidently and firmly behind us. This is because of what we stand for. We stand for peace, we stand for progress, and we stand for prosperity. Every single Guyanese, man, woman, and child must share in this peace, must share in this prosperity, and must share in a better life forever and evermore in Guyana. Comrades, we say to you that you must leave no stone unturned. Every single day from today, we must mobilize, we must energize, and we must get our people out to make sure on May the 11th, they vote resoundingly for the PPP. Every one of us must be a worker. Every one of us have a stake in the future. And every one of us must make sure that we are working hard and harder to make sure that May the 11th, the list that we presented today is the winning list. Those of us who believe that we have submitted the list, that is the best list in the country, let me hear you say yes. Those of you who believe and who are convinced that the list that we presented today is the winning list, let me hear you say yes. And let me hear you commit yourself to one single statement in our manifesto must become a reality. Long live the PPP! Long live the President of Guyana! Long live the supporters of the PPP! Thank you.
Let's give a big round of applause to Comrade Roy, the General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party. Comrades, I'm not hearing you. I gotta feel the energy. Are we ready for another victory? Let's shout loud and clear so that the APNU can hear us. Are we ready? Are we going to beat them on the 11th? Now you sound like PPP. Now you sound like BYO. Now you sound like WPO. And with this force, we must win at May the 11th. Comrades, brothers and sisters, I am proud to introduce to you our next speaker. I am proud to say that our next speaker is strong, stable, and a secure woman. Strong because she started out in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in a male-dominated environment, and she did not accept the status quo. She worked hard and broke through many glass ceilings, achieved many firsts, and paved the way for other women to get opportunities. Today, because of her quiet leadership, she has become a role model for women across this country. Comrades, she is stable because, like some of us, she might have had life challenges, but adversity was no match for her, because on every encounter, she turned adversity into opportunity. And it takes a strong woman to do that. She is secure, comrades. She is comfortable with herself. She is comfortable counseling a young person or giving counsel to world leaders where they discuss the pressing problems of the world. And comrades, with her perseverance, with her tenacity, with her hard work, I am confident that she will be the next Prime Minister of Guyana. Comrades, let's welcome to the podium Miss Elizabeth Harper, the next Prime Minister of Guyana.
Thank you. Thank you, members, supporters of the People's Progressive Party Civic. Today is a special day, and all of you should feel special that you are going to be a part of what will happen after May the 11th. Because today, you participated in a special moment, a special event that allowed you to be a part of history. The second P in the PPP, progressive, will be written again today because it shows that the list that was presented is an inclusive list. It is a visionary list. It shows that we have people that will represent your party, your government, your country across the spectrum of our country. Women, young people, and we are going to make sure, you will work to make sure that between now and May the 11th, we will secure the majority in the next parliament. So be special today because it is a special day. And I want to assure you that once this party is elected, I will pledge again to you my full support to President Ramotar and to the government and to you to work to build this nation into an even better, safer, stronger, more secure nation. So, as one of my colleagues said, we will continue to work towards peace, progress, prosperity, and continuity. The C is for continuity. Let progress continue after May the 11th with the PPPC government. Thank you. God bless you all.
I did not hear a round of applause. Let's give a big round of applause to our Prime Ministerial candidate and the next Prime Minister of this country. Treat her right. Let's get a big round of applause now. Comrades, brothers and sisters, are you ready for another victory? Are you ready for President Ramotar? Over the last several months, we have been working very hard, going house to house, village to village, region to region. We have been walking this country, meeting and inspiring people across this country to join us as we build a better Guyana. We are heartened and proud and enthused by your response, and we are coming together across party and region, across race and religion, to ensure prosperity and opportunity for every Guyanese. We are coming together for our children, for better jobs, better education, better health, and a better Guyana. We are coming together for our country, for democracy, for accountability, and for unity. And now we are together as one people, one nation, and one destiny. We are together, united in our resolve to move Guyana forward. And we are together because of the People's Progressive Party. We are together because of the leadership of Ramotar, a man of vision, a man with a progressive policies and plan to move Guyana forward, a people's man who will work tirelessly to realize the aspirations and the dreams of every Guyanese. Brothers and sisters, I bring to the podium His Excellency, the President of Guyana and the next President of the country, the man who is going to lead us to another victory, President Ramotar.
Thank you very much, Comrade Chairman, comrades and friends. As was just said here just now, we just handed over the winning list to the Elections Commission. And you will see that we have a very good list. We have a blend of maturity and youth. We have professional workers. We have housewives, farmers. We have all races on our list. Our list represents this country in every way. We have a fully balanced list, and I'm sure that list is going to take us to victory. And as far as I know, we are the only party that has for its prime ministerial candidate a woman of substance, Lady Elizabeth Harper. My friends, this election is a very important one that will determine the future of our country. We have worked steadily and with great dedication over the years. We have taken Guyana from being a heavily indebted poor country to today being described as a middle-income developing country. We have moved our country from having the poorest education standard in the region. So today, in fact, over the last 10 years, Guyanese students top the Caribbean with the best students in the whole region. And that is because we have been investing in our people. Our investment has been in our people. We are the only country in the region where more than 30% of our budget goes to the social sector, to education, health, housing, water, old age pensions, $10,000 per child in school, assistance to university students. No other country, where in the world do you hear a country where the government gives all the textbooks to their children, all the exercise books to their children, provide meals in school so that they can stay in school and learn to build our country and to take it forward. And in the next 5 years, that is exactly what we will do. All of you know that over the last 3 years, the opposition did everything to stymie the development of our country. They cut the budget in some of the most important areas. For instance, they cut the budget to try to prevent us from having a cheap source of energy. A cheap source of energy. And that is vital for the more rapid economic and social development of Guyana. And that is why I promise you that when we win the election on May 11th, the Milo Hydro Falls project will be very high on our agenda. Because we need to grow, not by 4.5% and 5%, impressive as that is when you take into consideration the opposition's anti-developmental trust and the international economic environment. But we will grow. We will grow by 10 and 12% per annum when we get cheap energy in our country. We will create new jobs, not only low-paying jobs. We will not be like many third world countries that attract investment because of cheap labor. We will attract investment because we intend to have a highly educated workforce capable of handling the most sophisticated tools in our country. And we will have technical jobs, high-paying jobs, so can attract the high end of investment, where we can create thousands of jobs for our people. That is what is at stake at these elections. We also will be sure to ensure that our farmers and our workers be supported to have a higher quality of life. Not only will we continue to provide their children with the social services that I spoke about just now, but for the sugar industry, an industry that has been responsible for having all the people of our country here, we will ensure that it survives. And I promise you that over the next year, 5 years, we will spend a minimum of $20 billion to ensure that the sugar industry survives in Guyana. And while we will continue to search for markets and higher paying markets for our rice, we know that our country, we are a price taker, and sometimes the price internationally can go down. But we will work to create a system of price support to ensure that our farmers will have a more predictable and a better standard of living in Guyana. My friends, we also want all the people of our country to benefit from the marvels of science and technology, particularly science and technology in the medical field. Today, science has developed so fast that many of the diseases that people died from in the past, that they do not have to necessarily die from them today. And we want to make it affordable to all the people of our country. And that is why another important priority for us will be to ensure that we build a specialty hospital so that these services can be available to all the people of Guyana. My friends, we will continue to work on our infrastructure development. All of you are aware that we are blessed, that we have a healthy endowment in beauty in this country. Georgetown itself is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Of course, we still have a lot of work to do to clean it up. But our country all over, in every region, you will find unique kinds of beauty. And many, many other countries with less than this are making a good living from tourism. We can make a very, very high living. Our country can earn a lot if we develop the tourism sector. And to do that, we need to put down the infrastructure necessary so that we can have a strong tourism sector in Guyana. Again, the opposition cut the budget. Not only did they cut the budget, but they did something that can be described as practically being criminal. In 2013, they voted for the new airport that we want to build. And 2014, they voted against it. Open our country to litigation so that we will have to pay billions of dollars and have nothing to show for it. But that is one of the reasons we had to put back the money in the budget to try to save the Guyanese taxpayers from paying money but having nothing at all to show for it. And we will continue to build a world-class international airport here so that when you come to Guyana, you don't have to get wet when the rain falls. You will have a modern infrastructure to build on. And already, in the middle of this month, on the 16th of this month, we will declare open the first 5-star hotel in Guyana in the Marriott of this year. Comrades, the future looks very bright, but we have to work. We have to work to convince those who are misguided, those who are taken in by the propaganda, and we will assure, in fact, let me say this, just now when I was leaving City Hall, a journalist asked me about corruption, and I said to that journalist, it is the PPPC government that has put systems in place to fight against corruption. The same people who want to grab power now were the ones that prevented the Auditor General from doing its work. The same people, you see, gave themselves houses for less than $4 million. These are the same people who now are talking about corruption. But I am telling you that we put all these systems in place. We were the ones that introduced the bids, the bidding system. We were the ones that introduced Public Accounts Committee to make it work, to have work to do. We were the ones that allowed the Auditor General to audit government books all the time. But I know that corruption still exists, particularly in some local levels. And we will do everything that is necessary to stamp that out in our country so that our country can be free of the scourge of corruption in Guyana. We will fight on every front to ensure that our people have a high quality of life. And therefore, comrades, today, this elections is about jobs for our young people and all the people of our country, about highly technical jobs. It's about better health service. It's about better and more housing for our people to solve the housing problems once and for all. I ask all of you to individually and collectively to stand by the PPP Civic, to stand by me, and together I'm sure we can make our country realize its dreams of being a developed and strong country. I ask you, when you leave here, to take a resolution to ensure that you redouble your efforts. You work even harder. And we all must work even harder to ensure that the direction of our country will be forward. And never again should we allow Guyana to ever stand still or go backward. Thank you so much for your attention. And victory in May, on May 11, 2015. Thank you so much.
Since 1950, we in the service of this blessed country. Not once did we flinch or abandon our duty, no, our duty. We flew from the British and even our own. Guyana never stopped being a...
Let's give the President a big round of applause. Are we ready for a victory? Are we gonna come out on May the 11th? Let me hear you. Who we voted for? Who we voted for? Who we voted for? Donald Ramotar. Donald Ramotar. Who we voted for? PPP. Who we voted for? Thank you much, comrades. You heard the President's message. We have a lot of work to do. We have the winning team, and we are working for a better Guyana. Let us all come out in our numbers on May the 11th so that we can have